There's a guy eating a bunch of garlic bread back there. Yeah, but he had to get on his boat and then he rode off.
What are you talking about?
See, he had some macaroni and cheese. Hey, what's up, shitheads? Welcome back to the channel. Today is a very special day because I'm going to be doing one of my absolute favorite rides, and I call it the Bridge to Bridge ride, because we're out here in Martinez, California. We're going to be traversing all the way to Crockett, Vallejo, Benecia, and then back to Martinez. Over that ride, we're going to hit 2 bridges and lots of beautiful scenery, starting in this nice waterfront area in Martinez. But without further ado, guys, I'm going to get geared up and we're going to go ahead and get out there on the trail. And we are off. I started my Strava. This is roughly a 30-mile journey or so. But what's nice about this is you get over so much different variety of landscape. If you saw my range test video from the goat, you'll see we did part of this ride, but it was the other side of the water. We're going to be doing there as well, but today we're going to be completing the Bridge to Bridge ride. So guys, set your phasers to fun and let's set out on adventure. And for today's ride, I'm going to be taking my new favorite bike, the E-Cells Dual Stepstar, which will have absolutely plenty of range to accomplish this ride. I'll be able to use the power with reckless abandon. The Talaria man's back there on his E-Cells 5-star, which is a single battery. He brought 2, but he didn't bring his keys, so he's effectively on 1 battery. So he's gonna have to be a little cognizant of how much power he uses. If he runs out of battery though, I'll be there to support him by laughing at him and riding off without him. We get to see a little choo-choo train action right off the bat here. Give this video a like if you like choo-choo trains. So consider yourself privileged to go on this epic journey with me and the Talaria man. So join us, shall you? Somebody commented on the last video and said that, you know, why don't you give your friend some speaking lines? And not only does that require me paying him because speaking lines are a different contract in the union, but believe it or not, most people actually don't really want to be in my videos. He just likes to come along for the rides. So most of my friends, well, they'll come on rides with me. They don't want to talk or participate too much in the videos, and hey, I completely understand it. Talking and doing stuff on camera can be a bit unnerving, and you know what? It's just not for everybody. So it is what it is. Not everyone's cut out to be a superstar like me. A lot of historical things. John Muir's house is here. John Muir's grave is here. They also make some absolutely amazing quality methamphetamine here in Martinez. I think they won the meth cook-off at least 10 years in a row. I haven't checked the current rankings, but yeah. You know, lots of cool houses in the downtown area here. So Martinez is a neat, interesting little town. Not only does this person have the giant 12-foot skeleton, they also have the matching giant skeleton dog. Old cemetery here, and sadly they had to put up this fence here because people were dying to get in. So here we are at the Crockett Strait Regional Shoreline. Although you can't get to the shoreline from here because it's quite the steep drop off, and then they have railroad tracks down at the bottom. But nevertheless, just outside of Martinez is this really nice park here. There's eucalyptus trees, you get that smell of eucalyptus in the air, and just a bit further up on this road, we're gonna have dedicated access. It's a very nice day today. It's been cold lately, the sun's out, this feels great. You can see there's a Benecia bridge. We will be going over that a bit later in today's video. Hello. This road just twists and turns its way along the side of this hill, giving you nice scenic views of the Crockett Strait out there. Benecia on the other side of the water, which we will be seeing in just a little bit. At ease, soldier. Here we go, guys. Look at this. This road now is blocked off to those losers driving their cars, and we got this thing all to ourselves right now. I always wondered, I can see this cave up there in the hill. I wonder if there's any historical significance to these or what, but I always think it's pretty interesting to see right off the side here. This is what e-bikes are absolutely perfect for, because yes, this is doable on a regular bike, but it's going to require a certain level of fitness. The e-bikes are the great equalizers. You don't have to be in great shape to do a ride like this, you know? So as long as you have enough battery capacity, you can do a 30-mile ride as long as your butt's not going to get too uncomfortable. So I really appreciate that. And as a matter of fact, when I'm out riding, a lot of the times I'll see older couples on their matching e-bikes, and I think that's so cool because chances are they probably wouldn't have gotten outside to do these rides if it was just regular bikes. The e-bikes make it so you just really want to get out, and there's more incentive to get out because you can just do stuff like this and it's not going to be torture. If I lived closer to here, this would probably be my regular e-bike testing course. Nice little places to stop, check out the view. You know, you can stop here and watch TV's The View. I reset my odometer on here, and I also set my Strava, but Strava has been known to be unreliable. 4.5 miles on the trusty tripometer though. Oh man, this is such a nice day for a bike ride. There he is. It's just view after view on this ride. That's why I like it so much. So here we are, the remnants. I don't know, this must be some old shipping yard or something. You can tell it's got a clear shot down to the water. Clearly it's not in use anymore, but it's kind of neat. You can see the remnants of it here. Look at this, we're just right outside of town and it's like we're already in another world. There's like nothing out here. Untouched by time. Well, anecdote here is I have a few friends that have bought e-cells bikes, and I've realized now that every single one of them has purchased blue. He has a blue one, my other friend bought one which is blue. I have two blue e-cells bikes, so blue's the color to get, I guess. This was called the George Miller Trail we just came off of, and now we are sharing the road once again with those loser boys in their cars, so we must start paying attention again, unfortunately. You know, I like to ride and just not pay any attention whatsoever, but now I'm gonna have to at least look every once in a while. But there's another cool little section here because we're gonna go from this town, from where we were just at, to a little town called Port Costa. There's a couple ways to get there, but we're gonna take the more appropriate way, which requires going off-road. Nothing too crazy, nothing our e-cells bikes can't handle. This goes into the back way into Port Costa, which I feel is a much more fun way to visit. This is, we're riding through a bunch of landmines here. So if you guys are doing this ride, this is the one section where you do have to be a little bit careful because you need to control your speed. So, you know, you're gonna ride your brakes, just be careful, be cognizant, because if you just start daydreaming through here and flying down this hill, you'll find yourself in a pretty sizable world of hurt. This is where having nice Tektro 4-piston hydraulic disc brakes with 200mm rotors comes in handy. Woo. Oh man, these cows just poop everywhere. Excuse me, do you know how to get to Port Costa? Oh, hey, we're cool, we cool. Oh, it's right that way? Okay, thanks a lot. Have a nice day. Hello, how are you today? Hi. And now we are coming in right in the back, right in these people's side yard. It's kind of interesting. Yeah. The loudest gate of all time. I'm gonna make sure my friends here don't escape. Like I told you guys, popular destination for bikers. This town is so neat to me because it's like landlocked. Everything here looks like, you know, any town USA. It looks like it's been here probably from the late 1800s or so. It's just a really cool little, interesting looking area. That old schoolhouse. I mean, tell me, have you not seen a building that looks similar to that just a million times over in your life, whether it be movies, TV, or personal experience? So check it out. Here's Main Street, Port Costa. All these houses are like similar, yet slightly different. Get that old church in the building there, church building in the background. So right at the end of this strip here, there's a couple of restaurants, bars. Actually kind of a popular little destination, as you'll see a lot of the times. There's a significant amount of people out here. Look at this. Shirt shop, theater of dreams. There's a dog right there. This old building, I really like the building. It's cool. It looks like it could be in San Francisco. I'm trapped up here now. Hey, fellow e-bikers.
Oh yeah.
How's it going?
You guys want to start
That's a good light on that one.
Hey,
You want
thanks.
to be in our gang?
Yeah, you want to start a club or something? We can be 99
That one's
percenters.
got the rear suspension on it.
Yeah, these are nice. He's got the same version. He's got the step over though. Guys,
All right.
see you.
Right.
Yeah, take care.
How's it going?
But anyways, there's a couple ways to get out of this town. One's the boring old road, and one's through this park we're gonna go through up here. So guys, sorry, you come here, there's no outlet. That means you can't charge anything, because you get it, like AC outlets. So what I told you guys about e-bikes and older couples, and was I wrong? I didn't plan that ahead of time. I just think that's really cool. Gets people out and about that normally, maybe you do this once or twice on a normal bike, you're probably good for a long time. You can do this every week on an e-bike. And the couple that rides together stays together. But how would I know, guys? I'm single. And I'm not a couple with the Talaria, man. It's almost like we're just riding through some people's, what are we just riding through some people's driveway here? But no, fear not, guys. Push past all the signs that say that maybe you might be trespassing, because you're not. We're gonna be riding right here to an entrance to the park, a secret entrance here. So cue the Zelda music. And we will continue in the back way to this interesting little park here that's gonna connect us to Crockett, California. So more views than you can shake a stick at. Do you ever wonder where that saying came from? Like, more blank than you can shake a stick at? Because, somewhere along somebody was shaking a stick at something. And he's like, hey, there's too many of them. Maybe that's an old herding reference or something. Woo.
This thing all the way up to the cruiser that hill on this thing, but it would kill the battery.
Look, you guys, are you happy now he's talking? So there's a little bit of climbing here involved, but it's nothing crazy, and it's not the longest stretch. We have a wide variety of terrain to choose from in the Bay Area. And a lot of it you would never see if you're in your stuffy, boring car. We're gonna go up here to one of my favorite spots on the ride and give you a nice, breathtaking view. Hopefully it doesn't actually take your breath away though, because that would suck if you died watching my video. We're gonna take in this view for a second here, and we're gonna continue on the trail to our next destination. Judging from this trail, I don't think I'd want to come here after a rain. Probably would get nice and muddy, so plan accordingly. And there we get a view of the next bridge, one of the two bridges from today's ride. It's right over there. That is the Carquinez Bridge, yeah. So guys, thank God, he's still gonna be a regular bike purist and never once done this trail. I'm gonna say, hey, I just don't understand that line of thinking. That guy's taking it all in right there. He's got the right idea. So there's people that ride their regular bikes and shun e-bikes, but then never ride their bike. Look what you're missing out on. Hello. We should start a GoFundMe for those people who don't even have any bikes at all. They don't have any e-bikes. It makes me truly sad. And we're back on the boring old road again. But luckily it's only gonna be a short stretch here. I don't really identify with the road bikes. Yeah, I get they're efficient, they're faster and stuff like that, but honestly, I don't wanna ride on the shoulder of busy roads. And a lot of the times that's what these guys do. They just ride on busy roads. They're wearing head to toe spandex. I just don't get it. I mean, hey, maybe if I had the right body type, I'd be just dying to wear my spandex. But I like the fact that being on a sturdier bike, whether it be a mountain bike, you can run over curbs, you can jump, you can do a bunch of stuff and not have to worry about breaking your wheels, or you can't goof off on those bikes. I feel like you're just limited to one function when you're riding those, and that is just pedaling and riding. That's it. Because clearly, I'm just a superior athlete. You know what I mean? I'm in way better shape than that guy. So he should train harder next time, and that won't happen. Make all your stress go away with a nice ride on your e-bike. That's my philosophy. Okay, here we come into Crockett, California. It's a really nice little town, and if you live in the Bay Area, you might not even know Crockett exists, because it's kind of just out here by itself. There's nothing really here except a restaurant called the Dead Fish, which we're going to be riding by. But it's just this really interesting little place, though. I like it. I could see myself living in a place like this. I love Victorian homes. That's a goal in my life. One of these days, I'd like to have a Victorian home. Everything's a one-off, There's a car right there. There's an old C&H sugar factory here. And I don't think we're gonna see it because we're the route we're going. Downtown Crockett. Anytown, USA. Club Tack. We call it Sugar City here because of the C&H Sugar Factory. We'll be able to get a view of that from the bridge, I believe. Hurry. I always like these houses that kind of have like the maritime theme to them with the little portal windows and whatnot. Wait, remix. Wait. We can go now. So here is the main attraction here in Crockett, California. I showed you this before. This is the Dead Fish. It's really popular restaurant. Good seafood, whatnot. Nice ambiance, great view of the bridge here. People come from miles around to see it. All right, now we're getting on to the Carquinez Bridge. All right, time to cross the bridge now. We won't be stopping much in Vallejo because just last week, I forget, there was a British band that stopped at a gas station here and they were promptly robbed of their belongings. So we're hopefully not to be trying to get robbed or removed or have our bikes removed from our property today. So we're not going to spend too much time in Vallejo. Matter of fact, I'll catch up with you guys in a bit. So we're riding through Vallejo now. Pointer I've learned over the years, if you want to make friends in neighborhoods like these, you just make hand gestures like this, and then you meet friends. I think you go left here. You just use hand gestures like this, and then people will like you. Follow me for more life hacks for getting around in bad neighborhoods. I can tell you, see, give you a little demonstration. This is how you meet, you see? All these people right here, like, hey, what's up? Shoot the chip, fool. Ooh, you get. But I do know the little trail I've figured out through here. And at this point of the ride, it always kind of trips me out because we're so far away from where we started. I mean, we're showing 15 miles exactly on the odometer, but you get those moments where you realize, man, we've gone a long way. And I also realized, I forgot, I don't have any 24-inch tubes. I do have flat out in these tires, but if I get a flat, I'm really banking on the flat out stopping it. Get a nice view of where we're going. We're headed that direction, eastbound. You got a nice backdrop of Mount Diablo in the background. Absolutely breathtaking. Not as breathtaking as that man right there. Oh, take it all in, folks. So, you know, I study the map ahead of time before I do these courses, and it's kind of funny. Like, we're gonna snake through this little neighborhood just for a little bit. So if somebody was like riding along with me and I didn't tell them that I knew where I was going, it'd be pretty weird because we're just like snaking around all over from to and fro. Oh! Tire on this Step Star makes more noise when you lock it up, so it's a bit more entertaining than that 5-star. So we're cruising around in Vallejo. Don't forget your friendly hand gestures, guys. We're moving along pretty nice right now. Oh, that sign told me to slow down. So here we are, a beautiful waterfront once again, and it's kind of interesting because this goes through a track housing area. Hello. And we got this nice waterfront here. I always find this neighborhood really interesting. As you look at it from here, nothing special, but then look over here, bam, waterfront. Check out that big boat. I like big boats, and I cannot lie. This park goes up through this hill by that giant tower, and making our way over to Benecia. I drive a Tesla. Highlighter yellow, please. Oh, and this person decided to get a nice purple house. But that's enough for neighborhoods for a while. let's go ahead and get off the road. What do you guys say? But here we are back in the dual step stars natural habitat. Dirt road, gravel, love stuff like this. Perfect way to send your Sunday afternoon on your dual step star from E-Cells at the intersection of luxury meets quality. That's where you'll find E-Cells. There's a hop, skip, and a jump. We're on the other side of this hill and we are out of all the neighborhoods. But anyways, we're just gonna be riding on a trail just like this for quite a bit now, and you know, I think it will catch up with you in a little bit. Now we are entering the town of Benecia, Benecia del Toro. Right along the water, once again, where Benecia is loaded with residences that go directly on the water. As you see right there. Person has a patio, goes right over the water. They can go fishing in their backyard. Antioch decided, you know what? Why would we want anyone to enjoy the water? Let's put a bunch of factories, railroad tracks, and homeless people there. Why would anyone want their house to be right on the water? That literally makes no sense, guys. Come on. There's little parks all along the water. This is just a nice, beautiful stretch here, but I can't imagine these houses are cheap. There's no way these are affordable at all. These have got to be at least $1 million or more. Some of these are giant. I don't know, would it be nice to live right on the water, or do you think it'd be a detriment? Extra wear and tear on your house, do the mold issues? I don't know. I personally think it'd be pretty peaceful to look out your back window and see the water right there. Look, that guy has a walkie e-bike. So you can see the Carquinez Bridge way out in the background there where we just went over. The whole shoreline we just went across, came back across. You see all the backs of those nice custom houses. Some of those are huge. That one over there looks at least 3 stories tall. And we'll be heading down this way to the Benecia Bridge. End the road. Just end it, you know? That's enough. We've had enough with roads. They had a good run. You guys see the ducks out there? Power walking. Ah! Look how quaint this area is out here. It smells like garlic bread out here. Guys, it smells like garlic bread! It smells like garlic bread! It smells like garlic bread! Not everyone's in the Christmas spirit out here. Garlic bread! So there's a guy over there eating garlic bread.
Yeah?
Yeah. There's a guy eating a bunch of garlic bread back there. Yeah, but he had to get on his boat and then he rode off.
What are you talking about?
See, he had some macaroni and cheese. Why you always lying? We are nearing the end of our time here in Benecia. And you can see here, this is like an old military base, so it's kind of got these old barracks. Yet another eclectic array, variety of terrain though. Looks a lot different. You got these old Presidio looking buildings here, but not quite as Presidio as you are. We are making our entrance to the Benecia Bridge. Dedicated bike lanes, which is nice because I really wouldn't want to ride on here if we're riding with traffic. That'd just be absolutely crazy. You know, you guys don't really realize how loud freeways are because, you know, you're in your car most of the time, but when you're next to one of these roads, they are extremely noisy. 24.9 miles on the clock now. And we're just going to enjoy the last stretch here. I'm showing 2 bars, 59.5 volts under load. We're back into Martinez. This is a bit industrial part of town, not the most scenic. Smells a little gamey out here. Probably getting some secondhand inhalation of chemicals. We get to this point in the ride where I'm kind of sad, you know, because it's almost over. You know, you get out there in the rides, you kind of lose yourself, you forget about your worries, and it's like sometimes you never want to come back to reality, and inevitably your ride comes to a conclusion, and you know, it's back to bills, to paperwork, to writing reports. I've been up to my neck in reports lately, guys. Total of 28.3 miles on the odometer, or the tripometer. Strava showing 28.34, so pretty accurate. I show 60.3 volts on my bike. He shows 57.4, his clearly inferior bike, and he was riding more conservative as well. So yeah, that's one of my favorite rides, guys. If you watch the video, seek professional help, and as always, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. See you later.